Cancer, welcome to your monthly Astroflower reading for September. Yes, the collective reading, just do it in September, just go for it. You know, it's a really good vibration in September, and a lot of possibilities. And now is the time to start manifesting after the super moon that happened at the end of August. Really is the time to happen. I hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just see what goes on in your overall energy. You've got the Empress. Everything is possible. Once you start connecting everything around you and you start engaging with it, that's when the possibilities then become evident around you. And this is having a control over your emotions, and the energy, the overall energy is helping you to do this. Have a control over your emotions so you can actually really start manifesting and putting things into place that you so desire to live, basically. On your relationship side, karmic message here. So the devil's in the detail. The devil comes out in a lot of people's reading here, but here is concentrating on the small things. And if you concentrate on the small things, the big things will come into place all by themselves. And doing good quality work on your relationships, and just concentrating on the smaller detail for yourself, and life will then shape up to be very, very fortuitous. Following your dreams and aspirations, basically following your star, being your own guide in regards to your relationships, following your happiness, knowing that you, and like everybody, everybody in the world has our shadow side and our sunny side. And this here is understanding that, but still going after your dreams and your aspirations and working on those little details to get this plan into place, because you're only still in the start of your new year and putting this, what you want to be doing in this year, into place. Four of Pentacles, everybody, that came out on the collective reading. It's come out on a lot of people's cards as well. In the second week here, I think after, once you start slowly heading towards your dreams and aspirations, you're not going to sort of just put yourself out willy-nilly, just giving yourself away without pre-thought. So this is investing your time and your effort and your emotions and your energy and to a certain extent your money as well, into the relationships that really sort of correspond to you, basically, that really sort of, not only there is a fair exchange, but there's also a sensation of accumulation without having to sort of, spend everything that you've got in your life. And by the third week here, because you've taken that attitude here and you've concentrated on the little things, this is where you get the King of Pentacles. A lot of reassurance, a lot of confidence, a lot of reassurance within your family, your friends, the greater group, as it were, around you, but also within yourself, of knowing who you are, realizing your understanding, because that's what the King of Pentacles is all about. It's a Taurus card, so you may well be connecting with a Taurus maybe in that moment there, but there's a lot of Pentacles going on here. It's only but Pentacles apart from the major arcanas, but you stepping into your power through knowledge and understanding and serenity and feeling really at one with yourself is really good. Really, really beautiful step into the future. And as you do, this is now creating that whole new cycle. The death, the counseling or the finishing of one cycle and the starting of something completely new in your life. And it's built out of security and knowledge of who you are and feeling great about who you are, basically, as you go forward into your relationships. And this is going to bode well for any relationships that you want to sort of develop, basically, in your life around you, built upon honesty and straightforward talking, by the looks of things. There's no messing about here. It's very matter-of-fact energy that's going on here. And I think that's really good for you. Cuts out a lot of the rubbish, basically. Let's see what's going on in your financial sort of side. There is a walking. Okay, so there's walking away from something. And you've now got 2 8s on both of your karmic missions here. And I think this is a block here. This is a sort of saying, now I'm being serious about life. and you're walking towards, just do it, just walk towards that happiness that is within you. Walk towards that curiosity within your career path, within your business, within your job, whatever it is. Just opening up the doors to new prospects within your life, I think, is really important, and start walking towards it. There is no doubt about it. And you get the King of Cups in the first week. Yeah, very much a sort of Cancer card here as well. Having a lot of control over your emotions in regards to the material world will bring you, give you that sensation of serenity that you can carry into a situation, which will give you that sort of persona that is, that brings success to you, because you've got control over your emotions and you're feeling very comfortable with who you are and what you know and what you do, basically. In the second week, and this is very true, in the second week, everybody's been getting these sort of slow down cards in the second week. There is no doubt about it. You get the Moon here. This is a Scorpio card. So it is a water card as well, and it ties in with this 8 of Cups here, because the 8 of Cups has an eclipse going on in it, and it's eclipsing your future, so you want to see what's behind that moon. And I think here is, in the second week, you're starting to discover that. You're just starting to discover the background emotions and the background information that's going on in regards to a business or a project that you're planning doing, or the career path you want to be following. And you're starting to understand the hidden side of things, which gives you the edge on everything else around you. It gives you the heads up, keeps you ahead of the curve, as it were, and stuff like that. And noticing the little things that are flowing under the surface is going to help you out loads. And then you move into the Queen of Wands. So you've got 2 kings and 1 queen now. This is really good. This is where you start opening up to your passions, basically, in regards to your business and your job and what have you. And concentrating on the passionate thing at the moment. Doing one thing after another, rather than trying to do everything at once. One thing after another. And once you start doing that, that's when the magic comes into play, where everything seems to be very possible. And that's what the Empress card is about, because she has control of her emotions, which we talked about in the King of Cups. This is going to breed a very joyous and happy sort of engagement within your material world, which is going to be very constructible through one step after another sort of scenario, to breed to your ultimate success, which brings you into alignment with who you are, makes you fall in love with what you're doing, and it could well be connecting to, you falling in love with someone that you work with. That's very well possible. But at the same time, I think it's you actually start loving what you're doing and who you are and how you're doing it. And that brings so many more rewards to your life than just money. And I think this is what the 8 of Cups is walking away from, is walking towards that idea of being in alignment with yourself. Let's clarify with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being with us, Cancer, showing all your support that you do by commenting, liking and subscribing. Also sharing is really good. That really does help us out. Yeah, there's loads of links in the description below to private readings. There's also an email to the energy workshops that I do in the UK, in the US and in Australia. If you want to be part of that, send me an email, tell me where you are in the world, and I'll tell you where a local workshop is going on for you. But above all, just thank you very much for your support. Let's just see what the clarification is. The Empress is clarified by the Well card. You have everything at your disposal, but this is a whole new cycle that is coming into you, and the overall energy is bringing you that towards you, and you can see that with the Death card as well. This whole new cycle that is coming into your life, and I think you're going to take off, and it's putting everything into place at the moment in this month of September. Just go ahead and do it, basically, Cancer. It's going to really bring results for you. With the 8 of Pentacles, you get the 4 of Pentacles. You're already getting that in the second week here, and I think it's there is a certain degree here of holding on too tightly to sort of things, maybe being a little bit more sort of flexible, but also that is for some of you, but for the majority of you, I think it's a case of being very rigid, the opposite, like using your shell that you have in order to sort of kind of go, no, I'm going ahead and going down this way. This is how it's going to be. This is how I'm going to spend my time, my effort, my money, my energy, my emotions, my love into a situation. And I'm going to concentrate on the little details, and it's going to bring you beautiful rewards, I think, being like that. The Hermit is working towards a physical, tangible situation, not just a dream of love, not just a dream of good relationships with people that are around you, actually physically working towards it, going ahead and doing it, basically, and realizing that change of fortune is on your doorstep. And the moment you do, it is going to change your fortune. There is no doubt about it. And it's going to change because you are being wise how you spend your money. You are starting to own this, spend your emotions, sorry. You are starting to own this pathway. You've now got the King of Wands. Now that's really stepping into a very passionate, powerful position, because you're being honest with yourself, and therefore you're not just just putting it out willy-nilly to the world around you. You're being very honest with yourself and being very passionate about where you're going. In the second week, in the third week, you have Temperance, that transformation. This Temperance is like sort of, usually it's about patience, but I don't think it's that. I think the patience is over, and it's now a case of going ahead and doing it. And this is this transformation that comes within you, within your relationships, and turns ideals into reality, turns those dreams into reality. And that is what your karmic mission is for this week, to concentrate on the small details and turn your ideals or your dreams into reality. With the Death card, you get the Moon, so you got the Moon twice now. Yeah, you're moving into a new cycle. It's almost like kind of like you've been trying to get up to that mountain, and then you're still struggling away. You climb up something like that, and then you kind of stand up and you kind of go, oh right, I'm on top of the mountain. I didn't realize that. Now I can see for miles around me. And that's going to open up a lot of emotions that you didn't think it was possible, in a way, and now it's being possible. It's almost kind of going, oh, I don't know how to deal with this emotion of emotional success. That's the sort of sensation I'm getting from it here, and I think it's a really beautiful moment of nudity on your sense. So in a sense that you strip yourself bare, and you see a lot of emotions within you that you'd never really seen before. Let's just see what goes on with the Eight of Cups. You get the King of Cups. This is it. Having control over your emotions is going to bring you enormous success within your financial world. It's going to bring you calmer sailings, progressive sailing, getting to where you're supposed to be doing, very, very productive about it. Being very sort of matter of fact about it in a way, but enjoying it as well, and just having a real sort of persona of success within you. And with the King of Cups, as I said, it could well be meeting someone that you actually fall in love with within your work. With the King of Cups, you get the Two of Cups, so it's the unification, not only with you and another person, but it could also be you and your higher self. And it could be that sensation of kind of going, yes, I am the person for this place. I am the person for this job, and I am really good at it. And recognizing that sort of really good power within you. With the Moon card, what do you get? You get the happiness, sunshine. This is it. I think this is almost mirrors that sort of moon and that death card there as well. And this is where the sun comes out from behind that eclipse of those emotions or that situation that you didn't see that was being eclipsed around you. And it brings you into the reality of the sunlight of the day, so you can then go from difficulty to happiness within your life. A real Ten of Cups moment here. Really, really beautiful energies. Really, really beautiful energies for you, Cancer. Just go ahead and do it. With the Queen of Wands is concentrating on the moment. So this could be a procrastination card as well, but I think this is also a very intelligent card of choosing the wave that was good for you. And this is what I mean about being passionate about the moment. Choosing that wave, being passionate about that wave that's going to make you, that's going to carry you off and make you surf a lovely part of life, I think is really important. And you can realize the magic of surfing, the magic of living life, I think is going to be really, really important for you. What's this Lovers card all about? The pinnacle of this this month here, King of Pentacles. Now we got it twice. It brings in a whole lot of security through the knowledge of who you are, understanding, but it also brings in the security of the collective as well into the situation. And this is where you could be connecting with someone who you might fall in love with, or you really, really appreciate to work with within your life. And it's an absolute beautiful scenario here. Really, really beautiful scenario. I'm so chuffed for you, sort of Cancer. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for all the support you give this channel. I will see you at the weekend for your weekly readings. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.